So guys, today I'll be sharing with you my thoughts on fragrances by the brand Divain that offer us more affordable alternatives to very popular and pricey niche perfumes. So keep on watching to find out more about them. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and once you're done with that, we can get started. So hello and welcome everyone to this video in which I quickly want to run you through the relaunched collection of Divan fragrances, and they offer you more affordable alternatives to very popular, expensive and niche fragrances. So in case you can't afford them but you're looking for something similar, I think you definitely need to look into their line. And they also kindly offered you some discounts depending if you're ordering 1, 2 or 3 bottles. You can get 10, 20 or 30% off, so make sure to check out. More helpful information will be linked for you down below in the description box. And on that note, first things first, I really want to show you their updated packaging. Now this is the presentation. The box looks like this, and inside we have also a very different bottle from the previous ones, in case you've already seen their brand before, because I have already reviewed them for you in another video a while back. Now you can definitely tell the difference between these two. By the way, Turbo is the dupe for my beloved Annie, and just in case you love that one and you're looking for something that maybe you can rock on everyday basis without running out of your very expensive Annie, maybe you want to check out Divan's alternative. They are so similar, and in case you would like to check out the previous video in which I've also reviewed for you a whole bunch of their collection, make sure to check it out. The link to it will be on the screen right now and also in the description box. But on that note, let's get started with this beautiful perfume Therapy that is inspired by Musk Therapy from Initio, and that is such a unique type of a musky fragrance. First of all, it's very clean and crisp and almost creamy, which is very polarizing, but at the same time it makes sense when you smell it. These citruses, they are so beautiful, bright, refreshing, really energizing, but creamy smooth. So nothing harsh about this bergamot orange that really pop in the opening. There is some black currant for that brightness, and magnolia, sandalwood, creaminess, almost ethereal quality that is supported by the musk, which is very elegant without smelling animalic nor it's old-fashioned. It's just this beautiful, clean type of perfume that is perfect to start your day with or to wear throughout the entire day, just to lift you up, because it has this amazing quality to refresh you, to lift the mood, and it's a very happy fragrance for myself that I think can be enjoyed by anyone, because it is absolutely unisex. And I had a sample of Musk Therapy, and once I compare them, I can tell you that I couldn't actually, tell which is which. So just in case you love Musk Therapy and you're looking for a spot on dupe, I would recommend you Therapy by Divan. And the next one, which is once again such a sublime quality fragrance, is Magic Tonka, and I really wanted it because you guys know I'm obsessed with the note of tonka bean. It's such a beautiful, rich, textural note that is great for colder weather because it always adds depth and this truly gourmand quality to the perfume. And this one is inspired by Velvet Tonka from BDK, and I have a sample of that perfume, so I was thinking about getting it, but now when I have this Magic Tonka, I probably don't need that one, although it would be really nice to have it. But you guys, this almond that is also sugary, almost glazed, smells just as fresh as in BDK's perfume. However, it quickly turns into something bigger. It really grows on you, just creating this very comfy mood. It is a very, very cozy fragrance, perfect to wear out because it's very alluring, and the sweetness in there is so luxurious because it's not your simple type of a gourmand perfume. It has some depth, some beautiful texture to it, of course, because of the tonka bean note. It is mixed with vanilla and almond, so it is very powdery, but there's also tobacco and amber wood, so it's a very well balanced fragrance, but it is extremely delicious. And I even love to spray it around the house in the evening because it creates this amazing, very atmospheric and inviting mood. So I absolutely love it. I compare it to the sample of Velvet Tonka and they are so similar. It's incredible. So in case you love that, or you love tonka bean, or you want to check out something delicious with beautiful sillage for the winter time, get yourself Magic Tonka, because hands down this is one of my most worn perfumes at the moment, and every time I wear it people ask me about it because it's pretty bold in the way it performs, because this is a fragrance that's very strong, and I find that now in the winter it's the perfect time to wear it. So if you're looking for some party fragrances, for some compliment getting perfumes, Gourmands are best for that, and this Magic Tonka, oh my god, it's so good. I wish you could smell it. But on that note, I really want to share with you my thoughts on some of the samples they kindly sent me. By the way, you can also get this discovery set of their website. And the first perfume I want to talk about is called Chill. It is inspired by Louis Vuitton Afternoon Swim, and I need to admit I haven't smelled it yet, but I know that this is pretty much a beautiful citrus fragrance. And once I smelled this one, I was immediately reminded of discontinued Guerlain's or Dior's, cologne perfume. So it's more masculine but extremely juicy and explosive scent of citruses. We have orange, mandarin and bergamot in here, and to be honest with you, I would never pay the price for Louis Vuitton fragrance, but if I smelled it on someone, I would be absolutely drawn to it. So man, if you're looking for a great alternative for afternoon swim, look no further, that's it. But if you are a fan of maybe warmer, spicier perfumes on the gourmand side, Cheers is inspired by such a hyped fragrance, Angel's Share by Kilian, and it's amazing right now. Once again, when it's cold, I find there is nothing better than a cocooning, inviting, sexy, warm fragrance. And in here we got such a beautiful note of cognac that is not too alcohol, yet it brings something a bit boozy into this composition that is pretty spicy. In here we also have the note of tonka bean with oak wood, which always adds something a little bit boozy to fragrances, and it is smelling of spices, mostly of cinnamon, that is quite chocolatey, that smells a little bit like sweets, but you know, grown up, and this cinnamon is very smooth, so you're not smelling cinnamon extra like outside of this composition. It's kind of like a spicy cognac type of a scent that would be so nice if you're going on a date in the evening. It's cold, maybe you spray it on your outerwear, and once again it is unisex, but on a man that would be sublime. So with that being said, now the next perfume is pretty similar in the mood to the previous one. It's called Miracle and is inspired by Roos&Roos from Atelier des Ors, and in here we also have the note of cinnamon, you guys, but in the combination with plum that always adds something a little bit sourish to fragrances, at least to my nose. Let me know how about you. And there is amazing patchouli that is heavier because it is quite powdery. There is thick layer of heliotrope on these almost earthy patchouli that is contrasted by the note of dates, and they are textural, sticky. Vanilla brings in something almost bittersweet to this composition that dries down into this woody balsamic scent. So this is a bold one. I would recommend to wear it outside on the fresh air. It smells amazing. If you're staying in, maybe you want to layer it with Cheers, because Angel Share and Roos&Roos, they are a little bit similar in the way they smell, because these are these spicy orientalish like fragrances that are very bold. Speaking of which, the next perfume, Royal Oud, is super bold and is actually inspired by the fragrance I'm not the biggest fan of, which is Initia's Oud for Greatness, just because in here we have three notes that are a little bit too harsh for me, such as saffron, nutmeg and lavender. It's aromatic type of bitter oud scent that dries down into something camphorous, and as the name suggests, it is a very like posh and just, you know, royal type of a scent that I don't think many people can pull off unless you're a big fan of this one. So let me know how you feel about it. But the last, however not least, is official, and as the name suggests, I would recommend it for more formal occasions like work, because it is inspired by tuxedo, so you really need to picture something a little bit more dressed up. And if you work in a formal place, I think you will really enjoy this scent, because in the opening it smells very aromatic. We have some herbaceous notes and spices in here, patchouli with amber and violet leaf. Everything is hot and cold in here. It's more masculine to me personally, and this is such a huge attention grabber. It's funny that as I was testing it, wearing it just, on my everyday basis, men asked me about this perfume. They really want to know what it is. It's quite unexpected to smell such a masculine fragrance on a woman, but it would be great on a man for sure. So if you're looking maybe for more formal type of a working perfume, then it would be nice also for some business meetings when you really want to make a bold and at the same time professional impression. Then don't understate the power of perfume, and these are so awesome. Like, I'm always impressed how long-lasting these are, and also how close they come to the fragrances they are inspired by. So make sure to check out Divan Fragrances, and don't forget to use my discounts. And if you have any questions left, go ahead and ask me anything you want down below in the comment section, because I'm always excited to hear from you. Also, if you have any experience with their perfumes, I would like to know what do you think about them. And my previous review is going to be linked down below, so check it out for more information on their perfumes. And please make sure to follow me on my social media to stay in touch. If you enjoyed watching this video and found it helpful, please give it a huge thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and activate the bell so you won't miss any of my future uploads. And thank you so much for watching. Make sure to stay here and smell good. We'll see each other next one really soon. Bye guys.